Hi everyone, my name is Nazia, and my presentation was about the ancient Greek democracy. Today we'll be taking a deep dive into ancient Greek democracy. There will be 4 questions that we will keep in our mind throughout the presentation. Of the 4 questions that will be in the presentation is, what is the ancient Greek democracy? How does it function and why is it important? And what does justice have anything to do with ancient Greek democracy? First, where is the ancient Greek located? Ancient Greek was located in the southern part of Europe along the Mediterranean Sea on the same land that the country Greece is in today. What is democracy in ancient Greek? A long time ago, in a city called Athens in ancient Greece, people came up with the new ways to advance their government. It's somewhat like how we vote today, but a little more different. The word democracy comes from 2 Greek words. The word demos means people, and krasi means rule, meaning ruled by the people. During this time, only free-born adult men of Athens were allowed to vote for the city's law. In a democracy, the citizens influence how the government runs the nation. They take votes about the laws and who will lead them. Many countries today, like the United States, are democratized. However, in ancient Greece, they did democracy differently. Only a small group of people had powers. So, how does the ancient Greek democracy function and why is it important? The 3 main groups of the new government system were the assembly, in ancient Greek called ecclesia, meaning all citizens could gather to vote on laws and decisions. The second is the council, bull, pronounced in ancient Greek, meaning 500 citizens were chosen each year to plan what assembly talked about. The court dicasteria, citizens, were also jury members who helped decide if people broke the law. Who contributed to the establishment of democracy? Solon established small early laws to help stop fighting between rich and the poor. Cleisthenes, also known as father of Athens democracy, Cleisthenes formed the council for citizens to have a greater voice. Those 2 leaders transformed Athens from a city-state ruled by kings or wealthy families into a place where citizens had much more power. The ancient Greek democracy is important because it was one of the earliest democracies in the world. It gave people a voice. Before democracy, only kings and queens or wealthy people made all the rules for the civilians. Citizens were not allowed to vote on any laws. People had a chance, an opportunity to speak what's in their minds. Even the poorest citizens who had no say could have a chance to participate. Countries such as the United States, Canada, and several others were influenced by the idea generated in ancient Athens. Even now, we use ideas from Greek democracy like electoral voting, court jury members, freedom of speech, and ability to express one's views and ideas. This shows that everyone can work together, the poor and the rich, combined with their ideas. What would justice consist of under ancient Greek democracy? In ancient Athens, justice meant fairness and the proper application of the law. But the law did not confirm equal treatment for everyone. Obeying the law established by the citizen, meaning being able to speak one's case and being able to defend oneself, being judged by other fellow citizens or a jury. Freedom were only for citizens. Women, slaves, and foreigners cannot bring case and be treated as equal as the others. There were no lawyers back then, so everyone had a chance to speak for themselves, regardless of whether they wanted to or not. Sometimes punishment were death or exile, being even kicked out from the city and not being able to entry back. Athens' version of justice includes that everyone who was a citizen only oath to be treated equally under the law. Also, it should be people, not kings, who decided the right and the wrong of citizens. As citizens, they have responsibility to help keep justice, which includes serving on juries and voting. Justice in ancient Greek combined to the idea of law being fair. It democratized the ordinary people could help to decide what the situation of justice is. Many countries continue to use juries and public courts, some version of their idea which comes from ancient Athens, to serve justice.